Hello and welcome to Cornflower Crafts. I'm Corn and I have a thrift haul today, and I absolutely love thrift stores. And one of my favorite people here on YouTube to do thrift hauls is Clarissa, and her channel name is Karamia's Corner, and I shall list her channel down below in the description box. And I just love it when she does a thrift haul. It is so wonderful to see someone get excited over older items. I find that fast. She just recently did, I guess they're called no, I don't think they're called a jewelry jar. Oh, she educated me on it and I've already forgotten. Oh boy. This huge jar of vintage jewelry. And some look new too. And some just little gems and stuff. It was really, really cool, especially to hear. She's got a beautiful voice, and to hear her excitement over how she's going to use them and with crafting and everything. It's really cool. And she found a rosary that was gorgeous, but it had a little broken piece, and she's going to fix it and keep that. It was just wonderful. And in fact, I'm going to list that haul in the description box. And so you all can see how wonderful she is. And so I haven't been in quite a while before the pandemic. So there's one thrift store I love, and Handsome and I talked about it, and it's just too small to be safe. You know what I mean? Because a lot of people in my area don't keep the 6 feet distance or anything like that. So I couldn't go to that. I went to a large one. And the first thing I found is for my decoration. I found these angels, this figurine. It says Sunflower, Zinnia, Honey. It has bunnies here, 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 and a baby bunny in her pocket. It has a bear with honey, a little lamb, and I just think they're darling. It has a bird on her head and a birdie on the birdhouse. And if you all know this collection, I remember seeing them a few years, I guess it was a couple of years ago, in certain stores. I know that they're collectibles, but I personally don't know the name of them. But when I look at figurines, I actually give them the once over front and back, and I actually put my finger, to make sure there's no nicks or bumps or anything like that. And this was perfect. $1.99. And I'm going to put that like so. And when I go to thrift stores, and I've been doing this for years, I love to be able to get great frames for less than Dollar Tree prices. So this is one of them. And boy, is that, I know it's very reflective and the sun is shining. But this frame, this mat, and this is a print, but I won't be keeping the print. I might cut out, the bears. This was was 99 cents. And what I do is I go ahead and because it's solid wood, and I go ahead and sand it, rough it up some, then paint it with chalk paint, and then rough it up again, distress it a little bit. Sometimes you can, with that mat, you can go ahead and do a collage on it, and then do your own, piece inside of that oval. But I love ovals. That color pink, the mauve, is not one I decorate with, but I thought I could do something else. Also, these are great for giveaways if you redo and repurpose everything, And speaking of that, look at this one again. Glass center, and it says Geranium Topiary in stencil. I won't be keeping that, but look at this frame, y'all. Isn't that yummy? This one was 99 cents. I found this little clay one. This was 39 cents. And this is clay. Now this isn't glass inside of here because it's clay, but it has, you could put acetate in there if you like, or if you're doing cross stitch or something, I would take that out completely if it were me. And then you've got little acorns in the corner. How precious is that? 39 cents. And then I found this one. It needs to be worked out a little bit better the way it was framed. I've got to go this way too, but look at that darling vintage print where the little toddler is feeding the horse some apples. This is called Fast Friends by Irene, let me see, Petterly, I think. Please correct me if I'm wrong. Isn't that precious though? I thought that was absolutely darling. Happy to find that one. Then I went to the craft section and they have my, I ate a cloth. That's the way I pronounce it. I know it's pronounced different ways in different areas. It's not the whole piece, but it was 79 cents, and I think that's a good deal. And sometimes I do just a little bit of cross stitch on my projects, not a whole lot like I used to. And then 1.5 inch by 9 feet, this Ofray ribbon, which is new. Isn't that gorgeous though? It's just so pretty. I was like, yes, please, you have to come home. I also found, now this is the good, someone had gotten this at Goodwill and then donated it to this other thrift store. They wanted $2.99 for it. My thrift store wanted I think it was $1.79 for it. And it's a medium lever punch, Jingle All the Way by Fiskars. And I don't think, correct me if I'm wrong, I don't think that's ever been opened. So I thought I'd give it a try for $1.79 with Christmas coming up. I also found for 79 cents, I get a lot of things there for 79 and 99 cents. This darling hanky in yellow and lavender. And I found this one in pink with, look at all the white embroidery. There's your Lazy Daisy stitch, outline stitch, and look at all the hand crochet done. I thought that was pretty. And I also found, this is like 62 by, let me see, 62 by 64, I think. This is a tablecloth, and it does, I don't know if you can, I don't think you can. It does have a pattern in it, guys, with the weaving. They're flowers, and it looks like little clovers and a line here and then a rose here. And what I'll be doing, this was $1.99, and it's a very large piece, but what I'm going to be doing is washing it, then cutting it, and then dyeing it. All different colors for projects. I was very happy to find it for that price. So then I'm still walking around, and there's one little section that does antiques, and I usually can't swing anything that's in the antique section. I go over there to ooh and ah, and then I just leave, you know. Well, not this time. So this was, I think it was $1. Let me see. This was like $1.99. And it's from Shawnee Press in Delaware Water Gap, Pennsylvania. This is the Fred Waring Music Workshop Presents Bells and Bows. Okay. And the price, well, for other workshop collections are $1.25. And this one says $1.50 right there. And it says Years of Peace, Erie Canal, the band played on. Oh, Peter, go ring them bells. Summer Reverie. I was just happy to find this. I really was. And look at the shape it's in. I personally didn't see it's held together just by a tiny drop right there. I didn't see a date, guys. Let me see. I tried to find one in the store, but I don't. It's copyright, all rights reserved. I'm not seeing a date, but real happy to find that. I also found a paper crafter did this. They used their decorative scissors here and here. They did the corners here for the photo corners, and then this darling vintage piece, I Said a Prayer for You Today. And then they did this beautiful lilac paper and the vintage paper in the background. It looks like either they're markers or colored pencils on the little lilac flowers. They're separate flowers that they colored. And this was 79 cents. And this is the beauty, y'all. This is the baby. Okay, you can get an annual subscription for $2. This came out December 1920. Single copies were 25 cents. And the jackpot is, not only is it yummy, and yes, it does have some papers that have boo-boos, but don't we love that? And Christmas. I know. See, bringing out the Master's meaning. Then we have a Christmas festival of peace, music, and good cheer. Oh, I didn't show that right. How to pedal fundamental bases. Huh. Teacher's Round Table. Then you have March of the Little Wooden Soldiers. Let's do it like this. That might be better for you. Enchanted Moments. Sweet Coquette. These are very fragile, so I'm going to take you to this piece, ooh, which has, looks like advertisements. The Art of Piano Playing. This was $2.99. When Christ Was Born. Then look at this. Look at that one with the piano. The Home Beautiful contains a grand. Well, then I don't have a beautiful home because I don't have a grand in the house. Look at this one. You can't escape tooth troubles if you leave a film. Isn't that great? Secret to a Beautiful Voice. Then it has great ads all over. Department for a Violinist. Look at that. Oh, I love that. Let me get that close to you. This is for the children. Isn't that gorgeous? It's just so lovely. Merry Christmas. Oh, well. And then back here in Santa Claus Land. Just really, really lovely. I was tickled pink to find that for that money. And I would like to thank you all for joining me today. And I hope you have a wonderful morning, afternoon, or evening. Bye-bye, everybody. Take good care.